I'm Rwabushaija Margaret, and I'm working on this bill, that is the Human Resource Management Bill and professional. The issue is about the people that they are recruited in most of our organizations, including government. Some of them are not professionals. What do I mean, a professional? Did they study the same course? No. Some of them are teachers, others are lawyers. You know, any profession is becoming a profession, which is wanting. If I'm a teacher by profession. So I cannot be a teacher stroke lawyer. But this is what is happening as far as the human resource management and professionalism is concerned. So we want to change this bill to make it better by making sure that these people have a council, which is we call it a regulator, because you know that the people who are accountants, they have what we call a regulator, and they have specifics that if you are going to go, if you want to be an accountant, you must you must study these two courses, and they do it. Then what's happening to us? The doctors, they do one course and then specialize at master's degree and beyond and PhD. But if every other person becomes becomes a medical personnel, a doctor, then it means that even the teachers will become doctors. But are we of quality? We cannot be of quality. We are looking for standards that these people who have done specific subjects or courses are the ones who should, not every Dick, Tom and Harry. So that's why we are bothered about it. And in the end, it has caused us, it has impacted on many of our workers, because they have over 3,000 cases in the industrial court. Why? Because these people hurriedly dismiss without even listening, because they lack professionalism. They don't even go through the labor laws to understand, to be guided. So that's why we are having challenges, and that's why I asked for the leave from Parliament so that I can work on it. And today I've been meeting trade unions leaders, because they know how hurting it can be.
You will find a managing director, is a human resource manager, is an accountant, is everything in the organization. Therefore, why I'm bringing this, it is for the sustainability of an organization. You know, why the companies are collapsing today? Because the Department of Human Resources is not functional. The young girls are handpicked and they come and sit. Recently, one of the human resource managers confided in me and said, Catherine, I am here, I'm just seated, I don't even see a payroll. It is the managing director and MD who are handling the general manager. So now, you have gone to read books. You have read books for what? To sit in the office. So you have come up with a very important bill, Honorable Margaret.
Members, let us change and have legislators in the parliament, but not comedians and people who just move around.
The trade union movement, organized under 2 labor federations in this country, has a diversity of professionals. To that extent, we even have people with PhDs in human resource. To be specific, we have our Honorable Dr. Byakatonda, we have Honorable Dr. Cox Moses, who is PhD in human resource. I am proposing, Madam Chair, that we open up, instead of leaving point F, so, not clear, we say that we shall have representatives of workers and employers. Yes. Madam Chair, we have the Federation of Uganda Employers, which represents workers in this country, and we have NOTU and COFTU, which also represent workers in this country. And we want to believe We want to believe, Madam Chair, that this piece of law is coming to lessen on the burden we've been carrying as general secretaries when it comes to pleading, to convincing human resource managers to allow workers enjoy their rights as embedded under 29 and 40 as articles of the Constitution of this country. I am humbly pleading with you, the drafts team, that we open up point F and we explicitly state that we shall have representatives of workers and we shall have representatives of employers. On this council, we already have government represented.
Yes, Sam Gombe is my name. We have been here at Bat Valley Theatre getting or perusing through the drafted bill of human resource management. At times, we people living with disabilities, we are forgotten in the entire process. But I'm honored that I have presented my people. I know we will be there. I was just requesting for, when it comes to the council, the composition of the council, let's to include a person living with a disability. It will be a very good bill once we capture each and everything.
There is conformity of who are the board members. In this case, we are talking about council. So we should also look at private sector, starting private institutions for human resource. Should be captured here. The second point, as you bring in other persons from other countries, let's also look at the East Africa protocol, so that we don't injure somebody who is coming from Burundi to come and practice human resource here, as well as ours going to practice in Congo or South Sudan. Thirdly, the 10 years is laughable. Experience 10 years is laughable because you will not employ anybody. Somebody will say, how many years? 2 years, please. 10 years should be reduced to 5. You can't say, where am I going to get? I've just come from the university, or where am I going to get 10 years? Many people are now not getting jobs because of experience. The experiences are not giving people jobs. So the 10 years should be camped down.
I'm Dr. Yakatonda Abdu. We are here at Teachers House with Honorable Margaret and the Labour Union leaders in a consultation on the Human Resource Management Bill. This Human Resource Management Bill is very important because it is coming to sanitize and regulate human resource practitioners and bring them together. So the bill, I think she's trying to consult the leaders, which is very good because they are key stakeholders. And of course, human resource plays a very key role in the development of an industry, which is very important. So I think I want to thank her for choosing to consult the union leaders who are key stakeholders and other leaders, among whom include the human resource management practitioners, which is very important. So this is going to give leverage and ensure that at least it enhances on the systems of hiring, disciplinary issues, especially if the human resource practitioners are not working well, then improvising the standards. That's very important. So I urge that we support her, and I think we are going to support her as a parliament to ensure that at least this law is in place. Other countries, economies like Zimbabwe, other Western economies have actually these acts, these regulations and policies. So this is the first ever in Uganda, and it's very important because one of the core assets of an economy are human resources. So if they are not actually well regulated and managed, it can actually be a challenge and can fail development. Economies like Malaysia, South Korea, Taiwan have taken human resource aspect as very core. So the practitioners must be armed with the tools, they must be armed with the skills, and it must be regulated, such that at least it can actually be sanitized and then it can actually help people move on and ensure that at least the economy grows.